Hello everybody, and welcome into the SFA Season 18 College Football Playoff. We are back. I forgot my screen opener, sorry about that. But we are here for the College Football Playoff. Number 5 Florida State taking on number 12 Cincinnati. We've got a new song for the CFP playing from Coach Rick. He mixed our opening song with Rainbow Road apparently. So, but yeah, we got 2 games coming at you today, 2 games coming Saturday, and 2 games coming Sunday for this opening round. We're going to start down in Tallahassee with Coach Jackie Moon taking on Cincinnati, who's making the playoff for the first time since Season 15, where they were 6 seconds away from beating the Baylor Bears, who went on to win the national championship. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Hang in there with us. Every single game left is a game day style game, so we've got 13 games left from a 14-team CFP, so it's going to be a lot of fun. This is the 5 versus 12 matchup. Winner will face the winner of Ohio State and LSU, which will come on Sunday, so going to be a lot of fun. Let's get on into it, of course. We're going to go through both rosters in their entirety, and then we'll get on into the game. And guys, make sure you check out Home Field Apparel. Tomorrow they are dropping the can't miss kickoff boxes, 8-piece sets for your favorite college teams. I'm posting the previews in the server. Make sure you check it out. Use code SFA for 15% off. They're doing a lot of stuff this month for the launch of college football. So let's get it started. FSU versus Cincinnati. No user for Cincinnati this year, but they have a lot of SFA players. They've got Dirk Doink, the former SFA reject, not reject. He was a bust recruit, now up to an 82 overall. We'll see if he can handle the pressure of playing on the road. Huh? Blazing, you're messing me up. Can you there shouldn't be any kind of issues with my audio. Steve Walton is the running back. Nathan Joseph is their number 1 receiver. We got Kyle Hill. Brian Bennett, SFA player Felix Sosa is the number 4 guy. At tight end, you got Leland Waterhouse, the SFA 5-star tight end. Offensive line looks like this. One of the better offensive lines in the group of 5. And on the defensive side, Jacquez Williams. On the other side, Gerald Byers, Caleb Adams, Mike Young, and then Matt Cole. Dual SFA players here from Beckham Pope and Dallas Bochinski. And at corner, Cedric Parker, Marcus Harrison, Matt Fowler, and Jeremy Carlson. They'll have their hands full today. John Bratton in the back, along with Matt Riley. And their kicker is an 82 overall freshman. And they are taking on the ACC runner-up. They choked away the game to UNC. It's Jackie Moon and Florida State, who are led by DeAndre Claxton, the former reject. Ben Brothers is the backup. At running back, potentially the last game of his career, Travion Burner. We got Jay Foreman, Timothy Buffett, David McIntyre, Cody Webb, and James Alvarez. Tight end is Stu Estrupa, the SFA player. And then on the offensive line, Bruno Sardine, Dion Fellows, Nolan Griffin. I talked trash about this offensive line against UNC, but they actually did a pretty decent job. Adam Foster on the defensive end, Lamar White, and in the middle, Brixton Fisher and Jermaine Landry. At linebacker, Jose Patrick, John Tay Tuna, And Elliott Lewis is hurt, so Barry Arganda will play down here. Out wide, we got Amir Broom. Traylon Calhoun, who choked the game away from UNC, so he's pretty much been benched. He'll play backup safety and be the 5th corner. We got Willis Fuller, William Holt, and Andrew Patton. Ego Woolsey. You got Kale Sonnen with Barry Arganda playing linebacker. And kicker is Joe Nobles. So, since you are here, Jackie Moon, you can pick jerseys for both teams if you want. But yeah, we got opening round games. Remember, they are on campus, so this is a home game for Florida State. And I believe this is our biggest spread of the first round. It is. This is an 11-point favorite, shockingly enough, for Florida State. So heavy favorites here. Get those Bobanos going. Remember, we're doing the wheel spin immediately following the national championship. So are you rocking with FSU, or are you going with Cincinnati for the big time upset, the American champions? Get those Bobanos going, folks. Traditional for Florida State. I need to get my thumbnail, and then we'll look at the jerseys. Overall difference, 9-point difference. You know, Cincinnati could make a run here. You never know. But that's why we play the games, boys. Florida State heavy favorite. Surely they won't choke. All right, so if you are going with the if you are going with just the traditionals, then I think we have to just go with the all-white. Yeah, the game's kind of making me go with the all-white. All right. So leave your predictions here. My derby pick for the entire CFP is Jonathan Talley, the wide receiver for UNC. So that's my pick. It's locked in. Remember, top 3 for derby do get rewards, so going to be a lot of fun. I also just posted the recruiting suggestions along with Patreon IGRs, so make sure you guys respond to those. You might get a player into the SFA. And then I should be releasing updated like transfer portal budgets and stuff here a little bit later on, either tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, the Kent State Iowa game is following this one. All right, so let's get on into the game. Florida State and Cincinnati, the 5 versus 20 matchup. Remember, seed does not match overall or top 25 rank because there's auto bids, so that's why they're number 20 and not number 12. But here we go. Can Dirk Doink shock the world and take down Jackie Moon? I believe this is Jackie Moon's second time in the playoff. He made, I believe it was the semifinals, his first time. So looking to get back. Here we go. And I think this is the 3rd time Cincinnati has been in the playoff. So here at Tallahassee, gonna be a good game. Let's skip this so I don't lose my UI. All right, Doak Campbell. This is actually Cincinnati's 4th time in the CFP. But 3rd time in the last 4 seasons. All right, here we go. And this is Florida State's 3rd time. So let's get it off. Both 11-2. We'll see Florida State first. It's Timothy Buffett taking it out from the end zone, and he'll get up to the 25. The Season 18 CFP is officially underway. And the first play of the day goes to Jay Fulman, and he loses 2 yards. So good stop there by Cincinnati. Their only 2 SFA players on this defense are the linebackers. So 2nd and 12, DeAndre Claxton. Motion man, they'll toss it out to Travion Burner now. His first touch of the ball game. He breaks 2 tackles and he'll get the first down. What a start for Burner. Burner trying to take over this CFP. The CFP normally comes down to individual performances. You always want that 3-headed monster, but any one player can win you the whole damn thing. As we go Wildcat now. No, wait, that's Claxton. He yams it. Wide open man. Oh, they lost him. This is going to be a touchdown. What a way to start the CFP. Jermaine Palmer for 60. I thought it was Wildcat, but Claxton dropped back, yammed it deep, and they're up 7-0. What a way to start. Completely blown coverage on the play-action fake. Welcome in, Coach Huey. Thank you. 25 months for Huey. That's insanity. Feels like just yesterday you guys joined, you and Kenzie. And yeah, man, not a great start if you're a Cincinnati fan. You're on the road. You're the heaviest underdog in the first round, and you give up a 60 burger. Hey, Flame, if you remember, though, that Season 15 game, they were up with 6 seconds left, and Sanders threw an absolute piss missile for the touchdown, and then you beat everybody else pretty easily. So Cincinnati had their chance. But here's Dirk Doink, the SFA player. Got to watch out for Leland Waterhouse as well. Dirk Doink, originally recruited by Coach Coco over at Navy, transferred over to Cincinnati with McNasty, and now McNasty's gone, but he remains over the middle. Oh, what a yam. He fit that into coverage. First down, Nathan Joseph. And that is the all-time school receptions record here by Nathan Joseph. Dirk Doink, beautiful start. I think it will be, but yeah, I mean, when not really. It's super quiet. I can barely hear it, and my desktop volume is max. But you should be able to hear the war chant when they start doing that. Blazing with 190 bits. Thank you, Slime. Can Kent State do the unthinkable today? There goes Dirk Doink, and he goes down. He's sacked. See, there's the war chant. I meant home field advantage. I think maybe not CPU versus CPU, but I know the squiggly play art and stuff and the shaking controller. 3rd and 10. Can they stay on the field? They bring a blitz, and Dirk Doink goes down again. This time it's Ego Wolseley. Back-to-back sacks ends the drive, and Florida State picks up right where they left off against UNC. They dominated that game for 3 quarters until Traylon Calhoun shit himself. So what a start for Cincinnati. So here we go. We might have a smack in here to start the CFP. Timothy Buffett. Cincinnati's defense has to show up here. Of course, Florida State, a lot of people in our chat's favorite team. And now we go Wildcat, surely, right? Yes, this time it's Wildcat. There's Burner. They both have the white sleeves. Broken tackles. My God! Travion Burner, 2 touches, 4 broken tackles already. Trayvon Burner always seems like he busts off long runs on game day style. Florida State, they are my pick to make the national championship from this side of the bracket. This just might be their year. Claxton takes off. He finds the hole. It's going to be a big gain. He's across the 50. Nobody's going to catch him. 32 for Claxton. He's not even known for the big run. What is happening on defense? But folks, this is why we play the opening round. First and 10. Handoff, Burner, another broken tackle. Averaging over 1 broken tackle a touch. But yeah, I wasn't kidding when I told you I'd rather play in the Citrus Bowl than get beat bad in the CFP opening round. As now there goes Burner. He gets a nice 8 yards. It's 3rd and 1. I think it's a little early to call it a blowout. Plenty of chance here. Third and 1. Claxton yams it deep and fires, hits his man. Another big play. Cody Webb. DeAndre Claxton firing on all cylinders here. 2 for 2, 79 yards. That is ludicrous. So here we go. They hurry it up at the 10-yard line. Trying to go up 14 early on. Claxton again open and dropped by Buffett. Maybe the lights are too bright for the reward player, the true freshman, as we are halfway through this first quarter. It's been all Seminoles. 2nd and goal now. Handoff, Travion Burner to the outside. Broken tackle, hurdle attempt, touchdown, Burner! He's doing tricks. The hurdle just for fun. Thanks for coming out, Cincinnati. $14-0 in the blink of an eye. Beautiful camera work here from EA. Thank you. All right, Cincinnati's gotten punched in the teeth. Can the Bearcats respond? What an electric start for Florida State. All right, Dirk, come on, boy. Of course, Cincinnati used to have Bourbon Boozin'. They don't anymore. Dumps that off. There's Leland Waterhouse, the SFA tight end, former 5-star. 2nd and 3. They just need to not give up a bunch of sacks. Hand off to Walton. Nice little hole. He's going to get the first down. All right. Bearcat loving it. Trips right. Waterhouse in the slot. Another handoff. No, it's a keeper for Dirk Doink. He finds room up the gut. Beautiful job evading Cale Sun in there. All right, Cincinnati looking pretty good now. Can they keep it going? 2nd and 1. They made the playoff for a reason, of course. Walton. There's a nice play. A broken tackle gets outside. Great response here for Cincinnati so far. Remember, guys, we're doing 2 games today, 2 Saturday and 2 Sunday. 1st and 10 now. Doink drops back to pass. He rolls right. He evades, and he goes down. Back to the original line of scrimmage. Second and 10. At the 44. 5 wide. No running backs. Empty set. Yams that deep and missed his man. The first incompletion of the ball game for Dirk. So a big 3rd and 10. Keep this drive moving. Drop back corner blitz. Yams that to the corner, and he's out of bounds. They might go for this. No, they're bringing out the punt unit. I don't know if I agree with this call. No man's land. You're down by 14. But they will punt it, try and pin them deep. And that'll go into the end zone. All right, so now Florida State comes back out. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. The best fast food item? Baconator. More Wildcat. And we got a throw from Bernard. He missed the wide open man. The halfback pass. Or like a hot and spicy McChicken. There goes Burner now, right side, and they finally bring him down. But they'll give him the first. Pistol form. Claxton hands it off to Burner. Burner, oh, he gets outside. What a move. Another first down for Burner. I've never been to Culver's. They don't have that over here. 1st and 10. Audible under center. Hand off to Burner. Another big play. Broken tackle. And he goes back to 3 yards. So 60 yards so far for Travion, the redshirt senior. Back under center is Claxton. The toss this time to Burner to the corner. He gets the edge. He'll be another first. He stiffied 2, and he explodes inside the 40. Just unstoppable so far are the Seminoles. Pistol set, more Burner up the gut. He's another guy, much like Bourbon in the Citrus Bowl. They are fine giving him the ball 50 times a game. The real question is for BearCave, will this be a cover? Play action. Claxton yams it deep, 1-on-1, and intercepted! Trying to find Timothy Buffett. Underthrew him. Cincinnati gets their chance. Huge play for Cincinnati. Can they build off this momentum? Dirk Doink over the middle. That's a nice catch. There they go. Big play, Nathan Joseph. And they're going to hurry it up. They're starting to feel it now. Dirk Doink takes off. He has the left side. That's going to be a first and a lot more. Inside the 40. He spun past 3. Dirk Doink for 26. Don't call this man a bust. Look at this spin move. Absolutely elite. Spins out 3 men. That was awesome. Dirk Doink. They have the swagger. They have the momentum. Now they need to capitalize. Hands it off to Walton. He cuts upside and stiffies a man. Gets 6 out of that, maybe 8. And we're going to go to the end of the first.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
All right, so at the end of 1 here in the CFP opening round, it's all Florida State, but Cincinnati starting to fire up the cylinders here. They're at the 26. A touchdown would do absolute wonders. Hand off to Walton up the gut, and he pushes for the first down. First and 10. Can they do it again? Trips to the left side. Counter to Walton. He gets up the gut. He pushes it down to the 5. Steve Walton. Here comes Cincinnati. First and goal. The fullback dive, and down he goes.
That brings up second and goal.
I have no clue who Cryo picked. Second and goal. Dirk Doink. He's going to throw it. Open! Touchdown, Cincinnati! It's Leland Waterhouse! And just like that, they're back in it. Don't write them off, folks. Every team in the playoff has gotten here for a reason. They've defied the odds. They've won their games. They performed in the non-conference. Jackie Moon starting to shiver a little bit over there. Timothy Buffett now, he takes the return up to the 29. So 14-7. First and 10. Claxton, it's a keeper here for him. They're going to swarm him, but he stiffies, and he turns that into a 9-yard gain. How do you do? Second and 1 now. Claxton put the ball in harm's way. Led Cincinnati back into this. Back to the pistol. Looks like they'll just keep it on the ground here. There goes Burner to the outside. He gets the first. Already up to the 44. First and 10 now, quick option, and oh, he got swallowed up. The horse collar tackle, Jaquez Williams. Claxton thought he got around him. Second and 13 now, behind the sticks a little bit. Gives it back to Burner, and oh, beautiful block shed there from the linebacker. It was looking like Burner's going to get a big play. So massive chance here for Cincinnati. 3rd and 9. Can they get off the field? The snap for Claxton. 5-man rushing. Dumps that off, and it's 4th down. Strupa can't get there. So 4th and 8. Cincinnati getting back on the field. See if they can pin them deep here. No, into the end zone. So it looks like all the momentum right now with Cincinnati. Remember, this is a Florida State team that had 2 separate 13-point leads on North Carolina. Blew them both. Quick option. Doink floats that out to Walton. Stiffies a man and gets positive yardage out of it. Second and 9. Florida State's got to find a way to stop these boys. Motion out Waterhouse. Dirk takes off. He's getting... Oh, no! It's picked up! It's a going the other way! Dirk Doink stripped from behind! It's Foster! The big bear claw rips it out! Completely unexpected. I didn't even have a chance to process the fumble before it was going the other way. So back to the Wildcat here. Travion Burner, he keeps it, down he goes. But great starting field position here, a great chance to re-extend this lead to 2 scores. Here comes Claxton now. The pistol hands it off to Burner to the outside and breaks one, and a big hit there by the corner. Number 22 having a heck of a game today. The pick and now the big hit. 3rd and 8 to hold them for a field goal. You got to think that'd be a win here. Third and 8 for the Seminoles. Pass only a 3-man rush. Dumb sack short. Oh my God, it could have been picked. An absolutely terrible throw from Claxton. And they are lucky they're kicking the field goal. So the chip shot 31 yards from right hash. To go up 10, it's good. So the fumble by Dirk Doink gives up a field goal. Back down 2 scores for Cincinnati. And when you're an underdog like this, you can't really be given free possessions like that. See if they can battle back. And off goes nowhere. Stacked up in the backfield. Barry Argonda was on the East Carolina National Championship team. He was a redshirted, it was his redshirt year. 2nd and 12. Halfway through this second quarter. Quick option. Floats to Walton. He has speed. He turns the corner. There goes Steve Walton down inside the 40. We got more bits here from Coach Blazing. Thank you. 245. But what a run there from Cincinnati. Walton just turned on the afterburners. Trips to the left-hand side. Hand off. No, it's a keeper from Dirk Doink. He spins forward again. He gets 4.
Gain of 3 yards. That makes it 2nd and 6.
Yeah, cannot wait for that Iowa-Kent State matchup. Should be a fun time. 2nd and 6. Drop from Dirk over the middle. It's intercepted. It's going the other way. John Tay Tuna. Dirk Doink just never saw him. Back-to-back turnovers for Dirk Doink. The coach is heated. You cannot be given Florida State free possessions as they go back to the Wildcat. Burner at quarterback. It's another keeper, and down he goes.
No gain. That makes it 2nd and 10.
So 2nd and 10. Pistol form. Dirk Doink. Oh, baby! That's not Dirk Doink. That's Deandro Claxton going backwards. Beautiful play by Jacquez Williams, staying true to the quarterback. So 3rd and long for Florida State. They've really started to sputter here in the second quarter. Claxton yams that deep over the head of his receiver. What is this quarterback play? Both sides. Neither quarterback has looked all that great. Beautiful punt there, deep punt. They'll get up to the 36. It's Felix Sosa, the SFA player. All right, so kind of back to square one, I would say here. 17-7, down by 10. Walton on the counter. Can he get to the outside? Breaks the Tuna tackle. Oh, baby! Steve Walton, how do you do?
That'll bring up 2nd and
2nd
3.
and 3 now. Over the middle, and that's going to be a big play. Brian Bennett for 17.
16 yards. First down.
First and 10. Quick throw to the outside. Leland Waterhouse gets 2. We're threatening that 2-minute mark. Inside the 40 for Cincinnati. Down by 10. Dirk Doink yams it over the middle. That's a big play. Kyle Hill for 13. 9 for 11, 81 yards. Touchdown, interception, fumble. Quick option. Dirk keeps it, and down he goes. A bad play there. You got to stay in field goal range at least. You got to get points out of this possession. Remember, Cincinnati does get the ball after half, so chance to double up Florida State here as well. 4 wide. Doink. Dumps that off. Nice play. Cuts up field. Gets a couple out of it. Brian Bennett. They're inside the 20. 3rd and 5. Empty set for Dirk Doink. Drops back, 4-man rush, has time to the flat, almost intercepted. That would have been 6 from Traylon Calhoun. Traylon Calhoun almost made the play. So they'll bring out the field goal unit, 36 yards from right hash to pull back within a score. The kick is up, and it's good. 7-point game. All right, so they will return this here. Plenty of time still as, oh no, Burner's going backwards. He had a great first quarter, but since then, Cincinnati's kind of standing on their head. First and 10 for Claxton. Up the gut. Ball's on the ground, but Burner saves it. That would have been massive. They hurry it up. Claxton to the outside. Intercepted! Off the tip! Oh my God! Beckham Pope, the SFA player, makes the play of the day. Off the hands of the receiver. And here comes Cincinnati. Dirk Doink floaty, and it's caught. What a crazy sequence. And you can't blame that one on Claxton. 2nd and 3. Dirk Doink drops back. Yam, and oh my God, Tuna almost had another. These quarterbacks don't want to win. 3rd and 3 for Cincinnati. Hand off to Walton. He gets it with ease. This game is on crack. 40 seconds left, 2 timeouts. Cincinnati trying to tie the game. It's Walton up the gut. Oh my God, he gets murdered. Second and 8. To the flat, open man, turns upfield. Leland Waterhouse, lay hit. Where's the flag? Hello. Got to protect my SFA players out here, Amir Broom. 3rd and 3. Half coming to a close. What a way to kick off the CFP. The snap. It's Dirk Doink. He takes off. Touchdown, Cincinnati. No, the ball's on the ground. It's going the other way. Oh, my God. Is they going to catch him? This is Fuller. It's going to be a scoop and score for the Seminoles. Willis Fuller, the Uno reverse. I thought he was in. That is one of the craziest sequences you'll ever see. It looked like Dirk Doink was in the end zone. And then he just got it stripped. That's like, that reminds me of the Jerome Bettis fumble against the Indianapolis Colts in 07, where he was in the pile on the goal line, fumbled it, and they almost returned it on Ben Roethlisberger. That is crazy. How did that squirt out? Man, Dirk Doink, 2 fumbles here. 3 turnovers for Cincinnati. And they had the Beckham Pope frickin' tip, and they couldn't do anything with it. So last play of the half. Yams it deep. It's caught. Can he stay in bounds? Big play. But triple zeros. So as we hit halftime, this game is on steroids. 24-10. I cannot believe what we've seen so far in this game. How on earth? How on earth is Florida State up 14? Ridiculousness. Florida State bringing their vintage crazy performances to the CFP scene here. As you look at the first half stats, I mean, neither quarterback has really been impressive. 3 turnovers versus 2. What do we have in store? My goodness. It's right there on the bottom screen, blazing. Check out home field, baby. Dropping boxes tomorrow. All right. 24-10. Halfway through the CFP opening round game. Cincinnati, man, they've got it. They have the willpower. They have the team. They've been moving the ball. Dirk Doink, first play of the half. It will be a carry. Gotta watch out. He's put the ball on the ground twice already. Second and 3. Trips to the right-hand side. Dirk Doink dumps that off the flat. Oh my God, it could have been picked again. Kale Sonnen drops this one. Dirk Doink showing why he was a bust. So 3rd down. Play action for Dirk Doink. He has time. He evades. It's going to be a 1st down and more. Nice run for Dirk Doink. So 1st and 10 at the 43. Yams at left side. This one, no, it's not intercepted. Everybody dropping picks. Second and 10, trips left. Quick throw. That one's off the back of Amir Broom. Great defense. So another 3rd down for Dirk Doink. He's hitting everybody but the guys in the white shirts. It's a mid-screen. Late throw. He catches it. It'll be 4th down. This drive is going to end. So down 14. Not looking great for Cincinnati. They've had their chances. And Florida State has just been too damn good. So DeAndre Claxton, how will he respond? He has 2 picks. One's his fault, one isn't. Can't fault a tip drill pick. And off to Burner. He gets to the outside, cuts in, and gets 5. Great job. He's now over 100 yards on the ball game. 2nd and 5. Claxton over the middle. That's a nice catch from Stu Strupa. He gets 12. His 2nd catch of the ball game. Claxton's only had to throw the ball 9 times today. Timothy Buffett, motion to the bottom of the screen. Claxton takes off, and he'll get the 1st and more here. Nice run from DeAndrio. So there'll be a 1st and 10 at midfield here. And they hurry it up. Shockingly enough, Cincinnati has more offensive yards. Claxton drops back. He takes off again. This time they hit him, but he breaks the tackle. What a spin. Claxton showing off the legs today. Back to the Wildcat. Burner at the helm. Hands it off to Jay Foreman, who's going to throw it now. Both halfbacks have a pass. What in the world? It's now 3rd and 2. The quick throw, and he missed the wide open bubble. And they're going to go for it. So massive chance here for Cincinnati. Can they get off the field? Motion. Handoff. Burner. And he's not going to get it. No, they gave it to him. That is a wild spot. That is a wild spot. I thought he got stuffed. That is a wild spot. He didn't even fall forward. He did not get that. Oh, no. Cincinnati getting screwed. 2nd and 8. It's a keeper for Claxton, and he goes down. It'll be 3rd and 6. So long a drive here for Florida State. Can they capitalize and score some points? Trying to make it a 3-score game. Hand off to Burner, and he's pushed back down at the 30. 4th down again. This time they'll bring out the field goal unit. 47 yards to push it to a 3-score game. The kick, it's up, has the power, and no good! He pushed it left. Just outside. So Cincinnati has their chance here. Walton to the outside, down he goes, John Tay Tuna. So Cincinnati still only down 2 scores. They still have their chances. But ball don't lie. They missed the field goal because that was not a 1st down. Dumps that off. Broken tackle from Walton. There you go. A big play there, getting it to 3rd and short. Third and 2 for Cincinnati. Can they find a way? Wide open underneath. Oh my God, a big hit. Willis Fuller, but Brian Bennett hangs on. He's had a big day. 7 for 71. The drive continues. 4 wide here for Cincinnati. Dirk Doink. They contain the blitz. He yams it deep and open, but he dropped it. Just overthrown. That would have been an awesome yam. 2nd and 10. Doink Yams it deep again to the corner. This one's brought in. First down.
Gain of 20 yards.
Leland Waterhouse. And we've got a booth review. Boo. That is in, baby. That is in. Toe hits the ground. And it's reversed. Cincinnati cannot catch a break here tonight. It'll be third down. Dirk Doink. Third down, screen pass, and that goes nowhere. Disaster for Cincinnati. They had the momentum all up until that fumble. They were inches away from tying the game. And since then, it's been all Florida State. A game of inches. So Florida State gets the ball back. We got about 12 minutes left in this game day. Another score could potentially put this out of reach. And Walton has a concussion, out for the game for Cincinnati. So first and 10 here for Burner. Breaks a tackle. Down he goes.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Second and 3. The handoff here for Burner. He explodes up the gut. A big play. Great job bobbing and weaving. And you start to feel like Cincinnati may be running out of chances. 24-10. Quick option. There goes Claxton. He goes down.
Loss of 1 yard. That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
Winner of this game will go to the Fiesta Bowl. Claxton has all the time in the world here. He yams that deep and incomplete. 4 for 11 today for Claxton. I think already his hopes at the cover athlete are over. 3rd and 11. Delayed give, and down it goes Burner. And here comes the punt unit, so Cincinnati gets off the field at least. So down 14, it's crunch time for Cincinnati. They've been able to score, but they got to get out of their own way. Got to get those feet in bounds, got to stop fumbling, got to stop throwing interceptions. Here comes Dirk Doink. Nice first down. The defense has given him a fresh chance. First and 10. Handoff. And this is the backup, Eric Godfrey. He gets 4. So no Walton the rest of the game. He had over 100 yards. Pistol set for Dirk. The handoff up the gut. Broken tackle from Godfrey. Okay. Let Godfrey cook. Third down here for the Bearcats. To keep the drive moving. To keep their CFP hopes alive. First down. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Yams that one. Big play there. A nice catch, and that is Bennett again. So 1st and 10 inside the 40. Last play of the 3rd quarter. Dumps that off. Open man turns upfield. It's Leland Waterhouse with a 1st down. All right, here we go. As we head to the 4th quarter in the CFP opening round. Florida State leads by 14, but Cincinnati is driving. You never know what's going to happen. No. Why would I do that? 1st and 10, trips right. Dirk Doink has the time, yams it deep and out of bounds. Threw that ball away. Trips left. 2nd and 10 for Dirk. Quick option. Don't like this. Godfrey gets it. He turns the corner. He gets 8 out of it. 3rd and 2. Got to think it might be 4 down territory at this point. 3rd and 2 for the Bearcats. Doink over the middle. It's caught. The drive continues. Nathan Joseph. Big catch in traffic right there. And now he breaks the all-time receiving record, both in the same game, breaking Baldwin's record. Nathan Joseph. Let him cook. 1st and 10. Quick option. Down he goes. I took some of the requests for season 19, but yeah, always open it up for more. 2nd and 14. Another handoff, no play action. Dirk floaty. Oh, he's there. Caught. Oh, he hung on. Leland Waterhouse. That may just be catch of the year. He got absolutely blown up. And he hung on. Ego Wolseley gave him everything. The hospital ball, it don't matter. Leland Waterhouse on your dome. The SFA player, his 2nd of the day. I should have taken him in the Derby, man. So 7-point game. This game's not over. Cincinnati just keeps battling back. First and 10 for DeAndre Claxton. Can Cincinnati get this ball back? Down goes Burner. He only gets 2 out of it. He's averaging 6 a carry on the day. 2nd and 8. Nope, it's the entire CFP. Floaty. Open, and he gets the first. It's Jermaine Palmer. He had the big touchdown earlier tonight. Remember, winner goes on to the Fiesta Bowl to face the winner of Ohio State and LSU. An audible here. Time continues to tick. Claxton, the handoff to Burner. And he runs through a couple of dudes. Gets 6 out of it. Cincinnati, you got to start making those tackles. You just gave up like an extra 4 yards. 2nd and 4. The Claxton crew yams it deep. Open man! He breaks breaks away. They're back up 2 scores. Cody Webb had the safety in nuts. Juked him out of his shoes. And that may just be enough. Breton got smoked, and it might cost Cincinnati the game. (31-17). What a play for the Seminoles. What a response. And we're back to the difference being the play at the end of the first half where Dirk Doink fumbled it on the goal line, and it got returned for a touchdown. There's still time. Cincinnati just has to score before they use their timeouts. But it gets more dire with every passing moment. The 5 versus 12 matchup, the 12 seeds only won once in SFA history since expanding to 12. And that was Wyoming, where they upset USC. Eric Godfrey with the hold. How does a halfback get a holding goal? So 1st and 16, back it up. Quick throw, it's caught by Nathan Joseph, but he gets nothing. 2nd and 11. Can Cincinnati find a way? Hand off. Oh, what a cut there from Godfrey. He gets 9 out of it. It'll be 3rd and 2. Third down here for Cincinnati. The snap. It's a keeper for Dirk Doink. Can he get there? Yes, he does. He's up to the 45. The drive will continue. They fight back after the holding call. They are still in this game. They almost have double the first downs of Florida State, but they're down 2 scores. Floats that to Nathan Joseph. 5 minutes left for Dirk Doink. Does he have any magic left? Quick throw in. Oh, I thought it was going to be picked. Instead, it's a first. There was 2 corners in the area. 1st and 10. Can they do it again? Dirk Doink takes off. He has room. Barry Argonda tracks him down. 2nd and 3. Cincinnati not going away. Not going away. 2nd and 3. The handoff to Godfrey. Up the gut. He just got flattened. Kale Sonnen. Four down territory. You got 2 chances at this to keep the drive moving. 3rd and 2. Empty set for Dirk Doink. Drops back over the middle. It's caught. It's Nathan Joseph. The drive continues. We're at 4 minutes now. You got to score before you use any of your timeouts. Cincinnati floats that open man, and inside the 20, here come the Bearcats. They hurry it up. 2nd and 5. 5 wide for Dirk. He floats that, and it's tipped away by Willis Fuller. Trying to find Waterhouse. 3rd down yet again. From the 19. It's going to be a screen pass. Godfrey catches it. He turns upfield, and he stumbles, and he gets the first. But we got a flag. And it's a face mask on the defense. Tack on 15.
Still 1st down.
I thought it was going to be a clip. Now they hurry it up. First and goal. Dirk Doink. He takes off. He stumbles and he goes down. He fumbled last time they were down here. Second and goal. Dirk Doink. He evades. He goes. This time he's in. It's Dirk Doink. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He evades the defender. Finds Painter. They are back within 7. 31-24. Cincinnati will not go away. This is very similar to last year's 5-12 matchup where Ohio Mania brought Iowa to the brink. Florida State, though, they're at home. A couple of first downs will end this game. Cincinnati has all 3 timeouts. Can they get the ball back to Dirk Doink? Oh, man, game is on the line here, folks. It's Burner. He has a hole. Burner, he's stuffed. They're not going to use the timeouts yet. Would have liked a little less yardage there, but now they got to generate a negative play. Under center is Florida State. Motion man, handoff. Burner gets the first down with ease. So now we're down to the last hopes. Cincinnati cannot give up any more first downs. Handoff to Burner. He breaks a tackle. He gets 6. To send themselves to the Fiesta Bowl. Another handoff to Burner. He cuts upfield. That's a first down. And I think that may have just done it. There might be a slim hope here for Cincinnati. But there's another big play. There goes Burner. Couple monstrous runs on this drive, and that may just do it. Cincinnati desperate for a fumble. They gotta rip it out. It's another big play. Burner's gonna take this all the way. Touchdown, Florida State. Just no defense being played. So back down 14. And now we're in a dire situation for Cincinnati. They need a score, an onside kick, and a score. Florida State has done a great job of every time Cincinnati gets close, they hit a big play and knock them back down. It's currently a 14-point game for the BearCave rewards, folks. That's a cover right now. A touchdown for Cincinnati would make it a no cover. Yams it deep, left side, and caught! Another big catch! The yam from Dirk Doink, they're in business. 90 seconds left. He yams it deep again, right side, and tipped away. Willis Fuller, have yourself a ball game. Second and 10. What a way to start the CFP. Second and 10 for Dirk Doink. Dumps that off. It's going to be a first down. Clock stops. They got to hurry it up. Got to hurry it up. 25 yards away. Dirk Doink. The snap. Dirk over the middle. Another catch. And this one doesn't get the first. So they got to hurry it up. Clock is ticking. Tick, 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 tick. Dirk Doink throws that away. 3rd and inches. They need a touchdown. Third down here for Cincinnati. Dirk Doink floats that to the corner. It's caught by Nathan Joseph. Down he goes. Clock stops for a second. You got to hurry it up. 1st and goal to get back within 7. Doink. The snap. Doink. Doink. What a block. He throws it and oh, he was wide open. He missed him. He missed him. 2nd and goal to keep their slim hopes alive. Dirk Doink dumps it off. Not like this. You gotta hurry it up. 3rd and goal now. What is the call? The war chant's raining down. And it's a sack. A doodle-doo. Game officially on the line. 4th down. He yams it deep and incomplete. Florida State's gonna go to the Fiesta Bowl. Cale Sutton with the tip. What a game. It's only fitting it comes down to the end there. As we hit 000 here in Tallahassee, Jackie Moon moves on. It wasn't pretty, but they got the job done. They win by 14 here at home over the AAC champion Cincinnati Bearcats. It took everybody from the run game to the pass, all the way to the scoop and scores to hold off the Bearcats. But Florida State will move on to face the winner of Ohio State and LSU in the Fiesta Bowl in the quarterfinal next week. Thank you guys for watching, and we are going to head up to Iowa City for Iowa versus Kent State. What a game. Thank you, Blazing. 95 bits. Let's go. Gonna be a fun one. The difference in this game, of course, came down to one play. Even though it was a 14-point game, but it was a 14-point swing. Dirk Doink was inches from the goal line when he put it on the turf, and Willis Fuller took it all the way. So 38-24 is your final. The 12 seed will not move on. This is a Florida State cover, yes. So pay you guys out. Thank you guys for putting so much bobbing us on the line there. But as always, guys, before we get out of here, we're going to check the stats, check players of the game, and then I'll take a quick break and be back probably a little bit earlier than the specified time to kick off the next game. All right, so let's see how this one shook out. It was an absolutely crazy one. Palmer, of course, big plays galore, 98-yard fumble recovery. And that is where this game was decided. I'm going to get my scoring summary here. Dirk Doink goes 33 of 48, 310, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Running the ball, Walton had 105. Godfrey was okay when he came in. Dirk Doink also as well, but he had 2 fumbles. Bennett had 10 for 137, 2 touchdowns for Leland Waterhouse, the SFA player. On defense, Riley had 10 tackles. Only 4 TFLs. They really couldn't get negative plays on Burner, and that really is what decided it. 2 interceptions. They had their chances in this game. No fault they lost but their own. And then for Florida State, DeAndre Claxton, 6 of 13, 159, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Trayvon Burner, 30 for 220, 2 touchdowns as well. Broken tackles isn't tracked correctly in this game, so it only gives him 5. He had 5 on his first 3 carries. Claxton had 60 yards on the ground. Jermaine Palmer, the fullback, 2 for 69. Look at that. Buffett didn't even have a catch. Oh, man. On defense, Cale Sutton, 11 tackles, 2 for Foster, Barry Arganda. They had 4 total sacks. They had the interception for John Tay Tuna. A lot of deflections, a lot of chances at more. But the forced fumble by Foster and Ego Woolsey and recovered by Fuller returned all the way for a touchdown. That is huge. So I think after one game, when you're talking about CFP players, I think Fuller and Burner are the 2 best players from this game for Florida State. That will do it here for this opening round game. 1 of 6 done. We'll have 1 more today. Then we'll have 2 on Saturday and 2 on Sunday. Then we'll start the quarterfinals next week. They give it to Ego Woolsey and Travion Burner. Dirk Doink, Beckham Pope. Beckham Pope had an insane pick, though. Alright, so that will do it for this game. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes for Iowa and Kent State, baby. Don't go anywhere.